Kaiju number 8, season 1 is an anime series that I recently wanted to get into. This one I've heard good things. I heard it's similar to Attack on Titan. This anime is a little bit derivative of a lot of different influences, and it's not a bad thing. It's a little bit basic in terms of plot and character development. For example, the animation is very similar. Whenever the kaiju heal, that it looks like Boros from One Punch Man, for example. It also is similar to Evangelion and obviously Attack on Titan, and a little bit of a superhero story of him keeping his identity a secret. And there's a few other Starship Troopers a little bit in there, obviously Godzilla and kaijus in general. But we're following Kafka Hibino. He is an older man, 32, who works in the kaiju disposal team. We're living in a dystopian world where large kaiju creatures show up. They attack humanity, and they have a defense force that shows up with powerful suits and weaponry. Even the weaponry is used from kaiju flesh and technology, so they're using the kaiju's own flesh in order to defeat kaiju. So at the beginning of the first episode, there's a large kaiju gets defeated by the defense force, and Hibino's job is to clean it up. So he's cleaning up with a newbie named Ichikawa, who's teaching them how to, the ropes and everything, however they get attacked. And as they're healing up in the hospital, a mysterious flying little kaiju flies into Hibino's mouth, and he swallows it, and it turns him into a kaiju, a small one, pretty powerful. And then it ends up being a sort of secret superhero vigilante story where he's trying to hide his kaiju powers, his kaiju nature, while trying to join the defense force, because his main sort of goal is to fight alongside a childhood friend of his, and she's like a super powerful captain, and he would like to be by her side someday. And they rounded up with a lot of interesting little characters. Mainly one of them is a bratty sort of blonde American, or half American, half Japanese daughter, who shows up, and she's like she's the daughter of like the general of the forces, so she's like got a lot of nepotism, but she's also really powerful herself, so she's always been pushed to do a little bit stronger. So they have the whole training montage episodes where he's trying to join the defense force despite having very little power, but once in a while he'll have to transform and fight a special kaiju villain that shows up, and there's some great animation. It's done by IG Production, I think, yeah, and the animation style is also very similar in turn to Full Metal Alchemist. Like, whenever there's not an action sequence, sometimes characters will just be talking, and then they'll go into cartoonish mode, to rib on each other. But then when it gets serious, the animation gets serious, and it's like the fight scenes are really well animated. So it's an action-packed story. It's a sci-fi. It's familiar. It's nothing too complex, but villain shows up every couple episodes. They gotta fight him. Give some character development for smaller characters, but overall, pretty solid stuff. I definitely will continue this anime.